Today we want to show you our natural swimming pool built according to the Teichdoctor-method in fall, autumn. As you can see, all the leaves have already fallen down. Fall is nearly finished. About 3 weeks ago we laid out our nets. We have this relatively fine meshed net, and we lay it here because that's our weather side. So most of the time the wind comes from that direction. They're all floating this way and they accumulate here.
Your channel for schwimmteichs. Nature in your garden and water that's alive. Enjoy watching.
The leaves get caught in between the stones all over here, and we don't want that because that's quite difficult to remove once they have been destroyed by microorganisms. And so that's why we have the leaves gathered here. One thing is important: if we just used the net, it would float on the surface and the leaves would get caught underneath the net. That's why we used some rods of a tent and we stick them through the net. So that's how the net gets a little weight and it sinks down just a little bit. And so the leaves on the surface get caught in the net and the rest sinks down to the bottom. Here you can watch how Christian and I lay out the nets. It's something that you really cannot do well if you are just alone. It's much easier if you do it together with somebody. This net will now stay in the water for the next 3 or 4 weeks or so. Depends on how fast the leaves drop from the trees. Depends if we have frost or not. But I think it will take about 3 or 4 weeks. Now again, what I have explained in a few videos and in the book as well, is the weather side. Here now you can see it so well why we recommend that you have the deep side of your pool, of your schwimmteich, on the weather side, at the weather side. Why? Because as you can see here now, all the leaves that are not caught in the net sink down to the bottom. But here we have the shallow zone. It's only 140 deep. So all the leaves here collect, they stay there, they sink to the bottom, and here they develop slowly into sediments. Now, if we had the deep side here, then all those leaves would sink to the deep ground of 3 meters 50, and there they would stay all winter or however long until we suck it out, the detritus that's on the bottom of the deep zone. Those leaves here, if we leave them here, okay, they develop into sediments, and then next summer, if we don't do anything with them, because we swim, because the water in this depth gets moved by whatever, the nutrients that are binded in the sediments get set free again and return into the cycle of water circulation, and then again algae can bloom and can feed from these nutrients. So that's why we have to broom them down to the deep zone, and that's work that we wouldn't have if we had the deep zone on the weather side. So the net we have left here until there. You see how well the leaves collected, and whenever we have time and the weather is nice, we will take out the nets now, because there won't be many leaves dropping down anymore. Yeah, that's about it. If you want to know more about the maintenance of this kind of natural swimming pool, a Teichdoctor-teich, then please keep up with us and join us on our channel. Of course, we are also delighted if you give us a thumb up. Thank you. Ines from Teichschwimmer.